Well, a season that kind of had that long, extended holiday pause finally feels like it's gotten up to full steam. And the Huskies will look to stay in high gear today, just like they were Friday night. It's UConn and St. John's here in New York City next. Introductions being finished, and we show you the starting lineups today, presented by Subaru of New England. For the Huskies, it'll be the same starting five in the absence of Kristen Williams. Still out today with COVID protocols, so Mule, Westbrook, Ducharme, Uhas, and Nelson Adota will take to the floor. Also should expect to see a pretty good dose of the three big lineup on the floor when Aaliyah Edwards rotates off the bench. And for the St. John's Red Storm, 2 juniors, 2 seniors, and a graduate student in their starting five. A little experience going for the Red Storm today. And of course, they'll be headed by Leilani Correa, the leading scorer on their team. We check in now with Maria Marino, whose report is presented by Toyota. Hi, Maria.
Coach Auriemma told me at the start of the season that there's another level Olivia Nelson-Adota can get to. We've been seeing that play out over the last 4 games, the way that she's filling up that box score. And she's doing it without Paige Beckers, Azzi Fudd, and Kristen Williams. That's important because Coach had felt having so many shooters around Olivia would make it difficult to double team her. So far in January, hasn't mattered much. Couple that with making more outside shots consistently, and Coach said that changes our team.
Yeah, we'll look to see Nelson Adota have another big presence today for Gino Auriemma and this UConn Husky squad. As we're set to tip it off here in Queens, Huskies in the national flag blue road uniforms with the red and white trim. St. John's in the home white with the red trim. Nelson Adota wins the tip, and we're underway on this Sunday matinee. Nelson Adota guarded by Raven Peoples. Here's Ducharme, sets her feet, tosses a three that won't go. Uhas with the rebound, and they'll reset. Westbrook into Uhas. Mismatched on Patterson underneath, height-wise, and Uhas with the first points of the game.
And that's exactly what St. John's coach Tartamello was concerned about, giving up offensive rebounds and then a bucket.
Here's Unique Drake, handles the ball for the Red Storm. Now Kadeja Bailey, another one of the experienced players for Joe Tartamello's team. Season opening. Nelson Adota challenges, but a nice bucket there for Kadeja Bailey, second leading scorer on this St. John's team. Uhas from outside. Got it for 3. Something we've seen in each of these last several games. Dorky Uhas doing something early in the game to set a tone for the team.
It's so important to score early from long range for this UConn team. It helps their confidence.
Drake, defended by Ducharme, tried to go turn around, blocked by Ducharme. How about Nelson Adota handling the ball up the floor? She's doing everything for this Husky team.
Does it all.
Ducharme trying to post up on Correa. Well defended. Here's Nika Mule for 3. No. And Correa will get the rebound for St. John's. Bailey. Run at by Mule. Works to the inside. Kadeja Bailey. What a nice move.
Terrific take, and what a nice finish.
4th-year player for St. John's. Bailey's got all the Red Storm points so far. Tried to inbound it to Ducharme, couldn't handle the pass, and that'll be a Husky turnover. Gino Auriemma looking for career win number 1,130 if he wins today. There's Joe Tartamello in his 10th year, the head man of the St. John's program. Winning record for Joe.
He's 1 win away from becoming the all-time. I think he'll tie Kim Barnes-Arico
with 1 more win.
1 more win, to go in first place all on his own.
That was Danielle Patterson, one of a couple of transfers on this St. John's roster, who drains the 3. And after a couple empty trips up the floor, the Huskies are behind. Adina Westbrook, no. Patterson with the rebound. Only 2 of 6 shooting for UConn so far. Patterson for 3, no. Rebound right to Dorky Uhas. Westbrook cut off in the lane. Uhas drives. And they just opened up for him.
What a smart take by Uhas.
So all 7 of the Huskies' points in this game scored by Dorka Uhas. Correa will throw the ball off of a UConn player and out of bounds. It'll be St. John's ball.
This was smart because she faked the 3. See, I like the dribble penetration and then the kick. Fake that 3, get the defense running at you. And nicely finishes off the glass.
There's Raven Peoples working on Nelson Adota. Blocked. Out of bounds. It'll be St. John's ball. Still 17 on the shot clock.
Really good D here. Both hands up. And the right-handed shooter, that's what you do. You block it with your left hand.
Patterson will give St. John's a bailout pass on the avoid the 5-second call. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Bailey. Correa. Off the screen from Peoples. Got it. Correa on the board against the Huskies today.
They know how to set a screen to get her open.
Averaging a little over 20 a game is Leilani Correa. Here's Nelson Adota. Cut off. Westbrook moves. Ducharme off the Uhas screen. Got that one.
Outstanding screen by Uhas.
So Caroline Ducharme on the board today after a game that was somewhat of a struggle for her Friday night shooting-wise against Seton Hall.
But I like her dribbling in here, get in the lane. Don't just settle for 3s. She's got more to her game than that.
Yep. Playing a lot of minutes in this shortened UConn lineup. Again, still no Paige Beckers, no AZ Fudd, no Kristen Williams today, who is back with the team here at St. John's, but still in COVID protocol. Correa cuts. Nelson Adota there, they'll call a foul.
Yeah, came down too aggressively with those long arms. And they're going to call that. She's better suited. Just keep the hands up, disrupt the shot. You don't always have to block it.
There's Kristen Williams. Good to see Kristen back with the team. I'm sure not thrilled to have to sit and watch this game, but
oh, it's got to be brutal for her.
Look for her to return to action with the Huskies, hopefully later this week. 1 of 2 from the free throw stripe, and it's a 1-point lead for the Red Storm. Coming up on halfway through quarter number 1 here, Carnesecca Arena in Queens. Nelson Adota inbound to Uhas. Patterson got there, got a hand on it, and then Uhas will lose control of the ball, but it will stay in Husky hands. It went off a Red Storm player.
Really good help defense there by St. John's.
Shot clock at 10. Nelson Adota trying to post up inside. Peoples fighting her strong. They get it to Nelson Adota anyway. 3 to shoot. Westbrook on the kick out. Shot was short.
Well defended by Peoples and a really good box out.
Good retreat on defense by Nika Mule to cut off Bailey, but Bailey runs right around her. Missed the shot. Peoples with the rebound. Here's Unique Drake. Corner Bailey. Patiently waits, but missed the shot. Nelson Adota with a strong rebound for UConn. Westbrook pushes tempo. Blocked. That was Correa on the block. Here's Correa, guarded by Westbrook. Nicely guarded by Westbrook.
A little body contact. Lucky they didn't call a foul.
So still a 1-point ball game. 10-9 in favor of the home squad. 4 to go, quarter number 1. Here's Mule. Didn't take the shot. Inbound, nice touch pass. Nelson Adota with the bucket. They call a foul inside on Raven Peoples. All right. That ball didn't go in. Clean my glasses during this commercial break. Just under 4 to go in quarter number 1 here at St. John's, with the home team leading UConn by 1 point. Foul called on the floor before Nelson Adota banked the shot up. So I correct that and have cleaned my glasses. And let's now go to Meg for a look at Cuomo's Court Vision, brought to you by Yale New Haven Health. I'll bet it's crystal clear, too.
Well, here you see, we're going to look at Caroline Ducharme right now. And watch how well she moves without the basketball. She never stops moving. But this team in sync offensively. You see her coming through the lane. Okay, now watch. Freeze it right here. See, great screen by Dorka Juhas, and you'll see she's able to come off that screen and knock down the shot. Really good offense, terrific spacing, good execution.
Season high for Dorka Juhas is 16. She's got 7 already in this opening 6 minutes of play. Same starting five return to the floor for Gino Auriemma's team. As well for St. John's. Maria?
Hey, Alan, in that last huddle, Gino said to the team, it's way too hard for us getting into our offense. And then he looked specifically at Nika Mule, who had passed up an open shot. He pointed at the whiteboard and then pointed at her and said, you got to shoot that.
All right, Maria, thanks. St. John's looking for a foul on Nelson Adota on that play, but none called, and the bucket goes in this time.
Another really strong move by Nelson Adota. Didn't knock it down initially, but worked hard for the offensive rebound and putback.
There's Danielle Patterson after Dorka Juhas trips. Nelson Adota with the rebound on the miss. Nelson Adota fighting Peebles for position inside. They'll swing it back around, change sides of the court. 10 to shoot. Mule will fire. No. Correa gets the rebound over Juhas. St. John's running. Here's Unique Drake on Nika Mule and gets it.
That's a tough finish by Drake, but it all started because St. John's did an outstanding job of boxing out and getting that rebound.
Ducharme on the feed from Nelson Adota. Stepped on the end line or traveled? Traveled. Okay. All right, so 1-point lead still for St. John's. Correa over Nelson Adota. Yes, that's 3.
She can knock that down. 34% three-point shooter.
In the first of 3 games these two teams played a season ago, they played 3 times within a month. Correa put up 33 on the Huskies at Gampel. Then no player hit double figures in scoring the rest of the way.
Well, that was a great hand in the passing lane by Patterson. You see the 3. And the problem is Nelson Adota, that's a tough matchup for this 6'4" center. She's got to get out there and contest.
Aaliyah Edwards into the ball game for UConn and immediately involved in a play. So that ball will stay in the hands of the Huskies. It'll be 16 to shoot. It's Juhas that's gone to the bench for UConn. Knocked out of bounds by Kadeja Bailey. Still UConn ball. 13 on the timer. Ducharme stops, pulls up. Yes, that's a 2.
And she did look like she pushed off with her left arm a bit to create some space. No call.
That's Drake over Ducharme, and Unique Drake, the junior from Columbia, South Carolina, adds a couple.
And Ducharme's hand was in her face contesting. It was just a great shot.
Westbrook with a nice kick to Mule. Makes the 3.
That's the 3 that she has to make. That's the only way he's going to keep the defense honest and out of the lane.
And there's Westbrook. Knocks the ball away. It'll stay in St. John's hands. Avina Westbrook showed a great illustration here at Carnesecca Arena a year ago of impacting the game in other ways. Didn't score and only took 1 shot, but had a team-high 8 rebounds, a team-high 7 assists, 2 steals and a block. There's Drake, and that'll be a travel. So the turnover by the Red Storm as UConn comes back in for Nelson Adota. Raven Peoples to the bench for St. John's. And Danielle Cosgrove, 13, into the ball game for the Red Storm. Ducharme stepped away from Correa, who taps her chest and said, I have to do better.
Well, that's a tough, really tough play to defend. What a shot by the freshman.
Patterson, after Edwards couldn't get the steal, it'll be a foul. Now they call the offensive foul on Patterson.
Well, watch UConn. She does a great job of getting there, getting set outside the circle. Smart defensive play, great help.
So that's Patterson's first. UConn sets the screen, then steps around for the return pass. Too strong. Correa with the rebound. So down to 20 seconds to go in quarter number 1, although a slight difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Correa working on Mule. Pulls up. No. Rebound Ducharme. 8 seconds. Edwards, yes!
A little momentum for UConn to finish the quarter.
Good defensive energy and a great fast break to finish the quarter for the Huskies. Ducharme with a 3-on-1 UConn lead. Hits Edwards, who hits the bucket. Huskies shooting 50% from the floor in that first quarter, 29% from outside. Red Storm 47% from the floor, but 67% from 3, 2 of 3 from long range. Westbrook, Edwards, Juhas, Mule, and Ducharme, the 5 on the floor for UConn to start the second quarter. This is Danielle Cosgrove driving on Aaliyah Edwards. Blocked by Edwards. Westbrook saves it. Ducharme with the floater.
That was an impressive finish because it didn't even look like Ducharme ever got her hands completely on the ball.
Yeah. Kadeja Bailey working on Abina Westbrook. That'll get knocked away and stay in St. John's hands.
See, she bobbled it, but then she, God, what a great heads-up play. And the nice pull-up so she didn't go in there and get an offensive foul.
Officials conference about what to do here, and I think it's going to be UConn ball, and it is. So they'll huddle, they'll change the initial call, and UConn will have the basketball now with a 5-point lead, their largest of the ball game to this point. Ducharme for 3. No. Edwards with the rebound, but knocked away from her. Here's Bailey. Tried to get it inside. Westbrook was there.
Good active hands by Westbrook.
Juhas posts up inside. Couldn't get the shot. Cosgrove with the rebound for St. John's.
She was bumped, but you got to go up strong. She was falling away.
Here's Drake handling the ball for the Red Storm. Cosgrove. Correa. And Peoples in the game also, along with Bailey. Here's Bailey now. Shot clock running down. It's at 5. Bailey off the screen, set by Peoples. Now works on Juhas. Throws it up. No. Peoples gets the rebound. Another shot. And Ducharme will knock that pass for Correa out of bounds.
Again, good active hands defensively there for UConn. Ducharme kept her hand in the passing lane, batted it out of bounds.
Correa on Mule. Edwards stands in the way, so the shot goes errant high. Nice fight for the rebound for Juhas. Mule.
She twisted her ankle, it looked like.
There's not much room behind the end lines here. Bailey will draw the foul. They'll call Nika Mule on that.
Personal foul number 10, Nika Mule.
It was just sort of an awkward play on the other end, where Mule was twisted her ankle, a little bit off step, launched up that errant shot, and then comes down here a little bit unsettled and commits the foul.
The look of concern from coach. Alternating glances between all three officials. So Nelson Adota's back into the ball game. Uhas goes back to the bench. Kadeja Bailey out for St. John's. And Cameron Clegg, wearing number 22, into the ball game. Team leader in assists for St. John's. Here's Drake. Cosgrove cut off. Tried to get it inbounds to Peoples. It was intercepted. And was Aaron. Mule feeds Edwards. Nice.
Nice fast break there. Good pass from Mule to Edwards.
Lead now up to 7 for the Huskies. Their biggest of the ball game. There's Drake. No. Rebound all the way out to Ducharme. Quickly to Mule. Mule directs traffic, says pass it to Liv, who finds Avina Westbrook trying to sneak in on the backside and will draw the foul.
Nice recognition of that mismatch inside with Westbrook. She's in the bottom of your screen. She sees it. That was great communication there with their eyes. She knew she had that advantage. Good look from the high post from Nelson Adota.
So Avina Westbrook to the free throw stripe. 74% from the charity line on the season so far. Westbrook at 6 foot even, and Clegg, the player who was trying to defend her, 5'5". Go to the Huskies to identify that mismatch quickly. 1 of 2 for Westbrook from the stripe. Huskies put a little pressure on now in the front court. Clegg around Edwards, cut off. Will find Correa wide open, but misses the 3.
UConn in the 2-3 zone that time. If Correa knocks that shot down, it'll make it hard for them to stay in the zone.
Edwards fights on Patterson for position in the lane. Patterson blocked it and will cause a travel.
They're letting them bump each other in the lane. Edwards a little bit off balance.
That knee between the other legs is...
She just shuffled her feet.
Sometimes that knee between the legs and the nudge will get you the call, the foul call. Not that time. Here's Clegg with Nelson Adota guarding. Nelson Adota calling for a defensive switch. Now Correa. Huskies a little disjointed defensively here.
They got to communicate. They're in the 2-3 zone again.
3 to shoot. Nice patience by Clegg and drains the 3.
How about that? With Nelson Adota running at her, she just takes a dribble to the left, knocks it down with 3 seconds on the shot clock.
Westbrook off the Nelson Adota screen. And 3.
You could tell Westbrook knew that was going in when it left her hand. She started backpedaling.
Good to see. So 4 points, 1 from the free throw stripe and the long range shot for Avina Westbrook early in this one. Here's Danielle Patterson. Here's Clegg in the corner. Now Patterson again. Nelson Adota all the way out by the free throw line guarding. Patterson with the left hand, high glass. Westbrook to a running Nelson Adota, cut off, double teamed, kicks to a wide open Ducharme for 3. Timeout, St. John's. A 6-0 run over just 41 seconds of time by the Huskies stretches the lead to 11. Double team, somebody's got to be free. Find the open player. Ducharme makes him pay. Halfway through the second quarter, let's check in with Maria.
Hey, Alan, in that last huddle, Gino told his team, when we get the ball down low, it's got to be a bucket, foul, or both. Then he turned his attention to defense. Talking about the positioning in the zone, he told Caroline Ducharme, do not overcommit to the three-point shooter on the wing.
Yeah, so they're going to give up that three, which is why you get in that 2-3 zone because you're trying to take away the lane, clog up the inside, and you'll give up those threes. St. John shoots 32% from long range.
So business in the second quarter has picked up for the Huskies at both ends of the floor. From 3, Huskies are 1 of 4 in the first quarter. They're 3 of 6 in the second. And St. John's is 1 for their last 7 shots in this second quarter. So here is Khadijah Bailey working on Malia Edwards. Cut off. Nice defense by Edwards. Looking for Correa. And that rattles around and goes in.
Correa moves really well without the basketball that time. Pretty play.
You had the screen there from the 6-foot senior Bailey also. Nelson Adota on Peoples. Here's Westbrook. Steps back. 3. Avina Westbrook's feeling it from long range. Here's the steal. Nika Mule. End-to-end. The steal and score. The defensive energy and turning defense into offense for the sophomore.
Great active hands to pick the pocket.
Patterson on Edwards. Pair of threes. And the shot won't fall for Danielle Patterson. One of a couple of transfers that Joe Tartamella's picked up to add to his squad this year. Edwards on Patterson. Makes some room. Shot won't fall. That'll get tipped.
And that's what Maria
St.
just
John's
reported out of that timeout. You got to score down there. You either get scored or get fouled or both. But you can't come out of there empty-handed.
So will be an empty possession for the Huskies. Unique Drake back into the ball game for St. John's. Clegg goes out. And it's still Westbrook, Nelson Adota, Edwards, Ducharme, and Mule the 5 for the Huskies. There's a steal. Edwards took it away from Patterson. Drives, under, up, and not in. Now speed and pace by Unique Drake. Will kick it outside. Bailey run at by Nelson Adota. Missed everything with the shot. That'll go out of bounds into UConn's ball. How intimidating is Olivia Nelson Adota running at you with her arms fully outstretched as she's trying to launch that 3?
Not easy to shoot over those long arms.
Huskies have made 5 of their last 7 shots here in this second quarter. And the lead up to 14. That'll be knocked away. Correa with the hands to get it away from Ducharme. 2-on-1. Bailey will take it all the way.
He was not happy with the pass from Avina Westbrook that led to that turnover.
Nelson Adota with Peoples. Drake gets a hand on the ball. Edwards cuts. And that is going to be a foul against Leah Edwards. Bailey just got inside there as Edwards was concentrating on trying to get control of the pass.
Yeah, she was out of control. That was a tough play from the beginning. From her trying to catch that pass, you just knew nothing good was going to come out of there for UConn. It was good for Joe Tartamella. He's got a smile.
And a bucket in the second quarter. So Avina Westbrook to the bench. Bailey, wow, what a tough bucket. Khadijah Bailey.
And St. John's bench is up. How was that not a foul? I'm not sure.
13 points off UConn turnovers for the Red Storm in this one. Here's Ducharme, pulls up and pops.
I like that part of her game. Don't just settle for the 3. Put it on the floor, create some space.
So here's that three-big lineup for the Huskies. They've got Edwards, Nelson Adota, and Uhas all on the floor at the same time. Blocked by Nelson Adota.
Good job again with that left hand. She's lucky they didn't call a foul. She's already got one.
Peoples cut off by Nelson Adota. Spins. Draws the foul there. That's 2.
The foul's on number 20. Olivia Nelson-Odom.
Well, in just a few minutes, we'll join Michelle Margot and Kara Walters for first half highlights and analysis on the UConn women's basketball halftime show presented by Dunkin'. Raven Peoples at the free throw line. Senior from Detroit. Had a double-double at Villanova January 2nd. And has 2 free throws there. So the lead back to 11 for the Huskies. Uhas posts up. Nope. Bailey knocked it away. Good effort, though, by Uhas to save it. Ducharme can't hit the shot. Rebound. Nelson Adota. Here's Edwards. Yes.
Good effort again on the offensive boards by UConn.
And Joe Tartamella said his team had to rebound well. They just got beat there. Bailey cuts. And that is going to be a foul underneath.
A gutsy play by Nelson Adota, who already has 2 fouls.
She'll
But
draw.
she got to the spot. Oh, look at that. That's just really good help defense.
Just barely got those feet outside the restricted arc. So the charge on Kadeja Bailey. Nelson Adota goes to the bench with 1:21 to go in this first half and 2 fouls. Westbrook back into the game and with the ball. She'll pull up. No. Rebound right to Ducharme. Steps behind the three-point line. No. Uhas with the rebound. No. Edwards comes in. And that'll be a held ball.
That was a quick jump call. But UConn all over the offensive glass.
Huskies out rebounding the Red Storm 21-15. Just under a minute to go and a 20-second shot clock. And they don't get the ball in time. 5 seconds. Good defense.
Yeah, outstanding defense by St. John's. Thought it was a quick 5.
Some people's Mississippi is quicker than others. Here's Correa on Ducharme and over Ducharme. And 3.
That's how dangerous she can be.
So that's 16 of St. John's 31 points off of UConn turnovers. Mule felt the defense spin away, turned around, took the shot. Nika with 7 points in this opening half for the Huskies. Caroline Ducharme leading the way with 13. Correa has double figures for St. John's with 11. And now we're down to the final 10 seconds of quarter number 2. Drake handles the ball. Peoples works off a screen. Gets double teamed. Shot is blocked. 1 second. And won't get thrown off in time. Good defensive stand to end that quarter.
Really good defense. Smart, no fouls, just hands up.
Had the play set up for Raven Peoples, but the Huskies read it, collapsed in on it, and will come away with an 11-point lead at halftime. Huskies 41, St. John's, 42 rather, St. John's 31.
Gino, what did you like about your team's effort that first half?
I thought we played pretty well. You know, we go into spurts, though. You know, we'll go 3 or 4 or 5, 6 possessions where we execute and get a bucket. You know, then we'll go 3, 4 possessions where we'll make 3 or 4 mistakes and let them back in the game. So we just got to stay consistent. You know, just stay with a good play, another good play, another good play, and don't follow up a bad play with another bad play. You know, and if we can make a layup, you know, we'd be up 20. So we're getting all the shots we want to get. We just got to, you know, convert.
What's going to be your message to your team at halftime?
Well, we're getting the shots that we want. You know, these guys are a high-scoring team, but we have to understand they're three-point shooters. You got to have a hand up. They don't believe me. A good three-point shooter is going to shoot it, and if you don't have your hand, they're going to shoot it with your hand up. So you got to get a hand up, and then you got to make sure that, you know, that kid's taking a tough shot and take care of the ball down the other end and convert on our layups. I mean, right now, that's about it.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thoughts of the Hall of Fame head coach, Gino Auriemma, as he heads to the locker room to deliver that message. Avina Westbrook with a couple from outside. Huskies lead by 11. Halftime show is next. Carnesecca Arena, Queens, New York. Huskies lead by 11 as we get ready to start quarter number 3. And welcome back inside. Alan Bestwick with Megan Como. This UConn team turned the ball over, caused St. John's to get some added points. But for what you heard Coach say at halftime and what this team needs to do better in the second half, we saw some taste of that in the first.
Yeah, I thought in particular, I thought Caroline Ducharme really moved well without the basketball. They did some nice work trying to free her up, setting screens here. Dorka Juhas with a terrific screen, working hard in the lane. And I love the way she can distribute on the run as well. Offensive rebound, kicking it out for the 3. And, you know, the key is and I alluded to it, you see Ducharme right there. She moves well. She's really difficult to guard. Comes through there off of Aaliyah Edwards, but see, she puts a defender on her back. Pump fake and finishes. She's finding different ways to score. Only had 1 3, but had ended up with 13 points. It's nice for her to get 10 of those points from 2-point range.
Continuing to lead the way for this Husky team in the absence of Paige Beckers and A.Z. Fudd. Maria Marino talked to the St. John's head coach, Joe Tartamella.
Yes, I did, Alan, and he said he wants his team to do a better job rebounding, though he was pleased UConn only had 6 second chance points. He said they're giving too much space on defense, though. There's not enough pressure for Mule and Westbrook to feel like they can't get a shot off. And with Ducharme, he said, we're just doing the best we can.
He was worried about her before the game, he told me.
So Khadijah Bailey gets St. John's on the board. There's Nika Mule. No. Nelson Adoda with the rebound. It's Nelson Adoda, Juhas, Mule, Ducharme. Correa goes in for the steal. Eight to shoot. Westbrook drives. Won't fall. Juhas, offensive glass.
Nice offensive rebound there by Juhas and finish. Gino talked about it at halftime with us. Oh, it's almost a backcourt there. But they got to make layups.
Bailey really strong for St. John's. She'll draw the foul on Westbrook. Khadijah Bailey, 6-foot senior from Long Beach, New York, in her 101st game for St. John's. And that one obviously hurt a little bit.
She's trying to plead her case to the official, Avina Westbrook, saying, come on, I had my position. She initiated contact with me.
Bailey became a starter about midway into her sophomore season for Joe Tartamella. Here she is in her senior campaign. And she has shown a lot of athleticism and good feel around the basket today. She's in double figures now.
Correa guarding Ducharme, trying to keep her from getting the ball. That was just really well executed by UConn.
Joe Tartamella talking at, I think it was Correa on her way back down the court. And she's looking the other way, saying, yeah, I know. Patterson with the fake. Nelson Adoda cuts her off. That is going to be a foul on Nelson Adoda.
That'll be her 3rd. See if she got there. Nice ball fake and drive. I thought she was there.
Yeah, I couldn't just see if she stuck the leg out as the camera panned up to stay with the ball. That is going to be a foul on Correa. And a turnover by St. John's. So a missed opportunity there for the home squad and Joe Tarnamello's kids.
Yeah, he's trying to talk to his team. I mean, those are the mistakes that you can't make. You're giving away a possession.
Westbrook off the Nelson Agoda screen. Yes.
I don't think she called that, but she'll take it.
Westbrook up to 9 today, including 2 of 3 from outside. Drake kicks to Patterson. Uhas kind of dared her to shoot the 3, and Westbrook with the rebound and the miss.
You'd rather give up the 3 than let her dribble penetrate and put Nelson Agoda in another position to take a charge. Smart pass in there to Uhas and the nice finish. Heeding the coach's advice, they are making their layups.
So a timeout by St. John's as Uhas goes into double figures on this game. Huskies stretch it out, 16-point lead, largest of the ball game for UConn. 6-0 run by the Huskies over the last minute and 3 seconds leads St. John's to call timeout. We'll title this next bit, Beware the Sleight of Hand.
Well, you know, a great leader on the floor, Westbrook, pointing, hey, come set a screen on the ball. But while that's happening, Uhas is getting guarded down in that low post. And you saw Patterson was guarding her on the high side. So it's a perfect pass to Uhas' left hand away from the defense. Led her to the easy layup.
Really solid game today for Avina Westbrook. 9 points you see there. 3 rebounds, couple assists. Westbrook, Uhas, Nelson Agoda, Ducharme, and Mule out on the floor for the Huskies.
Interesting keeping Nelson Agoda in there with the 3 fouls.
Yes. Here's Bailey. Cut off by Westbrook. They'll reset. Shot clock to single digits. Patterson hit her own foot trying to dribble around a screen. And that is going to be a backcourt violation and a turnover to the Huskies.
Excellent hustle by both teams, but Ducharme putting her body on the floor. That forced that turnover. Smart play by the freshman.
So Danielle Cosgrove will check into the game for Danielle Patterson. And UConn will look to stretch its largest lead of the ball game from 16. Nelson Agoda on the no-look pass from Mule. Uhas fights down low. Cosgrove got the block. And they're going to call 3 seconds. Uhas fell down and couldn't get up.
She's got to shoot that ball.
And they come back down the court with Uhas looking at the official saying no foul there, and the official looking the other way. And I won't bubble caption whatever Gino was saying there. Here's Correa on Mule. Drake. Cosgrove. Correa off the screen from Cosgrove and got it.
What a quick release. Correa is so dangerous. Doesn't need a lot of room.
Stops the UConn run, and up to 13 for Leilani Correa in this game. Westbrook, the give and go to Nelson Agoda. That will draw the foul on Raven Peoples.
Hey, watch how she comes off that little handoff, the quick release. Her head kind of jerked back as if she was hit. What a tough shot.
So Correa 13 points, 5 of 9, 2 of 3 from outside, and an interception. Bailey will go end to end.
Just one of those mindless turnovers by UConn, but good job by St. John's. It's just staying in the passing lane.
Those are the things we didn't see Friday night against Seton Hall that led to Gino calling it their best game of the season. Shot missed everything from Ducharme. Good save by Westbrook. 5 to shoot. Nelson Agoda steps through, gets fouled.
Nice strong take again. She continues to impress with her poise and patience, reading the defense, and then that extra step through. Fouled pretty hard.
At the line is number 20.
Danielle Cosgrove called for the foul, senior transfer from Notre Dame. So here's Nelson Adota. Yes, just 2 points today, but look at those other numbers. 8 rebounds, 6 assists.
Yeah, she's finding other ways to impact the game.
And a couple of blocks for Olivia as well. 1 of 2 from the free throw stripe. Mule tries to intercept. On the floor, that'll be a tied-up ball. And the possession arrow will turn it over to the Huskies.
Those are the hustle plays, the savvy plays. This is what Nika Mule brings to this team. That's not even her player. Just a heads-up, smart defensive play.
Played all 20 minutes in the first half, did Nika Mule. And has not come off the floor yet for the Huskies. Aaliyah Edwards into the ball game. Bailey missed the steal. Edwards right to the bucket. Here's Kadeja Bailey. Edwards missed the swipe. Kick out to Cosgrove. Sets the feet. No. Nelson Adota on the rebound. Strong position. Nelson Adota calls for the ball. Edwards. No. And Peoples will rebound for St. John's. Here's Drake. Stops. Pulls up. No. And there's Aaliyah Edwards with a rebound again. Pass was for Edwards. She had her back turned. Correa intercepts. She'll get fouled and make the bucket.
That's a freshman foul there from Ducharme. You can't foul someone like Correa, who's such a prolific scorer, and let her make the bucket. You're going to foul her so she can't make it.
Correa with the steal on the errant pass. As Edwards went to set the screen, she'll look to add on after the break. White t-shirt, Paige Beckers, AC Fudd, Kristen Williams. And how great is it to see Aubrey Griffin at the arena with the team today?
Yeah, had back surgery a couple weeks ago. Walking rather gingerly, but how great it is to see her here.
She has the cane there and is sitting off the court in a safe spot. But I'm sure really happy to be with her teammates. She had a huge smile on her face when she was out on court during the warm-up. And great to see Aubrey Griffin back with her Husky squad. So Leilani Correa goes to the free throw line to try and pay off the play after she was fouled by Caroline Ducharme. Missed. Nelson Adota with the rebound. Ducharme, Mule, Nelson Adota, Edwards, and Westbrook, the 5 on the floor for the Huskies. Ducharme guarded by Correa. Off the Nelson Adota screen, drives, feeds into Nelson Adota, couldn't handle the pass, and a Husky turnover. There's Paige Beckers. By the way, we'll try and get a couple shots of this, but like after every basket that goes in for UConn, she's got some sort of unique celebration dance going over there.
Making use of her time off the floor while she's injured.
Great teammate out here screaming encouragement for her players. Here's Cosgrove. Shot clock at 10 for St. John's. Camry Clegg back in the ball game, 22. She drives, tried to dish inside to Peoples. Bodies on the floor. Cosgrove will throw it up. Hit the rim. Nika Mule now on the run for the Huskies. Aaliyah Edwards. Sets the screen for Ducharme. Couldn't get the roll. They'll come back this way. Inside, Nelson Adota fighting. Call for travel.
I couldn't tell if she moved her feet. I didn't agree with that call.
All right, well, second consecutive turnover by the Huskies. Correa goes for the drive, doesn't get the ball to fall. Ducharme avoids the interception. Here's Westbrook. Seen a lot of this today. Nelson Adota out by the three-point line, setting screens and orchestrating offense. Westbrook pulls up. Shot just a little too strong. Almost intercepted the pass to Drake, but now here St. John's on the run. Drake feeds Bailey for the bucket.
Nice fast break opportunity for St. John's.
So the Huskies have turned the ball over 3 times in the last 2.5 minutes and have not scored in that time.
This is one of those lulls that Gino was talking about at halftime. They go through these long stretches of not scoring.
Ducharme was able to get away from the defense of Correa and put it in. Of course, I say something about the Page celebrations, and that's the tamest one all day, right? Correa working on Mule, stops, gets away, and gently floats it in. Having a day today, that's 17 for Leilani Correa. She averages 20.5 on the season per game. Hung 33 on UConn in the game at Gamble last season, but then was held to single digits in the other 2 games the squads played. That shot missed from Mule. And again, St. John's runs. Bailey missed. Good rebound by Mule. The Huskies will run with numbers. Ducharme. Good patience.
It was a good finish.
Huskies basket, pin number 33, Caroline Ducharme.
Mule saw the inbound pass from Drake, knocked out of bounds. It'll be St. John's ball with 17 to shoot. Taken to the rim moment, brought to you by Duncan. How about Caroline Ducharme headed for the rim? Applies the brakes to avoid the defense.
And it was started by the smallest player on UConn's team, Nick Mule, ripping down that defensive rebound and got the ball up the floor in a hurry.
19 points for Ducharme today. Nelson Adota to the bench. Juhas back in. Bailey works off the screen of Peoples. 5 to shoot. Correa on Ducharme. Drives, floats, foul.
Correa is really good at drawing fouls. That's a tough assignment for Ducharme. She guarded it pretty well.
Yeah, arm straight up, but body contact will force the whistle and put Leilani Correa at the free throw stripe. So that was the second on Ducharme. Correa 7 of 12 from the floor, 2 of 3 from outside. And now 2 of 4 at the free throw line. 18 points on the day for Correa. Minute 15 to go in the 3rd quarter here in Queens. Juhas to a cutting Ducharme who lost Correa defending.
A perfectly executed play.
21 for Ducharme. Correa steps away from Mule. No. 3 Huskies there for the rebound. And no St. John's players.
Well, they want to get back, don't want to give up a fast break opportunity.
Mule off the Juhas screen, feeds inside to Edwards, was leaning heavily to try and get position. Saved it. Now Westbrook with 5 on the shot clock will draw the foul from outside. That's going to be 3 free throw shots for Ravina Westbrook. Unique Drake called for the foul and bailed the Huskies out there.
I mean, that's just, you never want to commit the foul on a 3-pointer. Nice step back play.
At the line for the Huskies, number 22, Ravina Westbrook.
Cardamella can't be happy about that.
Yeah, that had frustrated him greatly. So here is Ravina Westbrook at the free throw stripe. Westbrook on the day, 9 points, 3 of 9 from the floor, 2 of 3 from outside, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. And just had a very confident looking game. Two out of 3 for Westbrook on that one. 20 seconds to go in quarter number 3. Huskies by 15.
Back up, Cal. Cal, back up. Who's got that? Little Cal,
Errant pass from Cosgrove. The Huskies will have 3.9 seconds left. You could hear Gino calling out some help for his defense in that. UConn at the buzzer. Couldn't make the shot go. And at the end of 3, Huskies 61, Red Storm 46. UConn into Ducharme. Ducharme leading the way. Page saying, uh-huh. Arena in Queens, where the Huskies start the fourth quarter with a 15-point lead over St. John's. Our game reset presented by Ford. 3 Huskies in double figures, headed by Caroline Ducharme with 21 points. And one of the top scorers in the Big East, Leilani Correa, not surprisingly leading the way for the Red Storm.
Well, spacing is so important, and UConn did a really good job on this sequence. You see the 4 across. Now, Westbrook cuts through, okay? Now, pause it right there, because, look, there's this wide open lane, and here's Ducharme, okay? Her player overcommits. She wisely cuts back door, and a nice pass from the top of the key. But the key there was the spacing.
So the Huskies come out onto the floor for quarter number 4 with Nika Mulavina Westbrook, Aaliyah Edwards, Dorka Juhas, and Caroline Ducharme.
I like how Dorka Juhas doing a lot of communicating. You saw her hand, very demonstrative, leading in that huddle.
Olivia Nelson-Ododa on the bench right now has 3 fouls in the ball game. And for St. John's, Correa, Drake, Bailey, Cosgrove, who shoots and gets the 3 there, and Peoples, the 5 on the floor.
Edwards went for the steal. Cosgrove was wide open.
Juhas handling the ball. Sets the screen for Westbrook. Now Edwards. Drake intercepts the pass from Muir. And goes end to end. Unique Drake with the bucket. Another pair of points for St. John's off UConn turnovers.
Yeah, really good anticipation by Drake.
24 of the Johnnies' 51 points have come off UConn turnovers today.
And Tartamella was worried about the opposite. He was worried about turning it over in UConn. St. John's turning it over and UConn turning it into points.
Edwards with the screen for Ducharme, but couldn't hit the shot. 3 on 2 for St. John's. Nice pass, and Bailey finishes.
St. John's not going away.
7-0 to start this fourth quarter for St. John's. Olivia Nelson-Ododa back at the scorer's table to check in. A little home crowd noise here, too, to support the players wearing white. Shot clock running out. Juhas sets a screen for Westbrook. A 3. No. Juhas gets the rebound. Huskies get a second chance. Timeout, UConn. Gino wants to talk it over.
Nelson-Ododa coming back in.
And so to start this fourth quarter, it's all St. John's. UConn's lead is down to 8. Energetic performance put on by the St. John's women's basketball team to start this fourth quarter. They've outscored the Huskies 7-0, and what was a 15-point lead is now down to just 8.
And that's what Gino lamented to us at halftime, but then also he has talked about it. This team just doesn't have that killer mentality of stepping on people when they're down and making them pay and extending the lead.
Ducharme from way outside.
How about that freshman making a huge bucket? You know, it's not necessarily that you make them. It often matters when you make them. That was a very well-timed 3 by Ducharme.
Her best in her young career was 24 she put up against Louisville. She's at 24 today. There's Cosgrove from way outside. No. Ducharme got a hand on that rebound and saved it from going out of bounds. Everywhere on our call here in these last 30 seconds or so. 11 of 17 for Ducharme, 2 of 7 from outside. Westbrook running point. Mule calls for the screen from Nelson Adota. Feeds Uhas, and the three goes in with 2 on the shot clock.
And Gino had just yelled at Dorka Uhas because she wasn't cutting enough.
Now a 6-0 run quickly for UConn to expand that lead back out. Here's Correa, defended by Mule. Drake floats the pass. Cosgrove drives, kicks the Peoples. Mule anticipated, intercepted. Nelson Adota guarded by Peoples. Inbounds. Bailey read that pass into Ducharme. Was too soft.
Yeah, not a great pass at all.
Blocked by Nelson Adota.
But she made up for it on the other end for sure. Nice look, hand up. She's just gotten so good at blocking shots and making an impact defensively, not fouling.
UConn ball. Mule tipped it. It bounced off Correa. And the Huskies create the turnover. Man, Nika Mule, she just anticipates those passing lanes.
She's been everywhere defensively, finding herself in the right place at the right time.
And she's got 7 points today also. Ducharme has that shot blocked. Saved from going out of bounds. Nice hustle by Unique Drake for St. John's.
A great block by Correa.
Here's Bailey. Cosgrove. No. And there's Mule for the rebound. Feeds. Nice pass. Ducharme to Uhas, and the foul.
What a great play by Uhas to finish and get fouled. Gino's been imploring them to come out of the lane, making it and getting fouled. Beckers loves it.
Whole bench to its feet. So Dorka Uhas can't add the extra, but Nelson Adota will get the offensive glass.
Now they can use some clock as well.
And somebody's going to look at this scoring sheet and see that Olivia Nelson Adota only has 3 points today.
But she's impacted the game. 5 on the shot clock.
There's a pass to cutting Caroline Ducharme.
Another assist for Nelson Adota.
12 rebounds, 9 assists today for Olivia Ducharme, 26 points. And now a 10-0 run for the Huskies to stretch this lead out in the 4th quarter. Timeout, St. John's.
Timeout, called by St. John's. It will be a 30-second timeout.
Joe Tartamella's team started the 4th quarter with a 7-0 run to cut the deficit to 8, but UConn has stepped on the gas off the Gino timeout, and Caroline Ducharme leading the way today for the Huskies on the scoreboard.
And they've executed when they've needed to, and that hasn't been the case all season long. A terrific backdoor cut. What a pass from Nelson Adota. The freshman has come up big here in the 4th quarter.
In the last 8 games without Paige Beckers in the lineup after she was injured, Caroline Ducharme has averaged 15.5 points and 4.8 rebounds per game. She has really taken advantage of the opportunity that she's got.
And, you know, competitors step up and produce when they have to. She was thrown into the fire. You know, if you remember the first 4 games, she didn't shoot particularly well, didn't do anything of note. But she's got a short memory, and shooters just shoot, and she just plays.
So a little over half to go in this 4th quarter, and the shot clock running out for St. John's. Here's Correa on Nelson Adota, who has 3 fouls.
Nelson Adota lucky they didn't call
I think so, too. Joe Tartamella agrees with you, by the way.
Yeah, he incredulously looked at the official like, seriously, you're not going to call that?
Ducharme steps away from Peoples, gets cut off, floats it anyway. Nelson Adota with the offensive rebound. Gino giving instructions, Mule listening.
How about the effort of Olivia Nelson Adota?
I'm telling you.
She is everywhere.
UConn sets the screen, then steps out for the open shot. No. And that'll be Bailey with the rebound and the run for St. John's. Kadeja Bailey has been one of the 2 stars of the day for St. John's.
A wise play by Bailey. Nobody stopped the ball.
19 points for Kadeja Bailey today, tied for their team lead with Leilani Correa. Been fast, been athletic. Here's Westbrook, defended by Bailey. Back out to Nelson Adota. People steps out. Nelson Adota will take it all the way in. No foul called. Gets her own rebound twice. I snuck a glance at the St. John's bench. That brought a big eye roll from Tardanella. Mule cut off. And she will travel.
Yeah, she did drag her foot.
5 rebounds, 3 assists, 7 points for Nika Mule today. And calling out defensive coverages also. Way outside, Bailey going for the 3. That was off the mark. Westbrook, Ducharme. Now Nelson Adota will reset. Gino calls a play. Westbrook sets it in motion. Mule sets a screen. Nelson Adota can't get the ball. Peoples intercepts.
Not a great pass.
Drake. And that will be a charge. Nika Mule steps in. Well, we got 2 officials calling 2 different fouls here.
Fouls on 1, charge. Charge, right?
The officials looked at each other.
Yeah. Well, one official held up 1 as the player the foul was on. 1 held up 10, and that caused a little conversation. But it was a charge, and the foul was on Unique Drake, and it is UConn ball on the turnover. Under 3 to go in the ball game. UConn looking to win its 8th in a row over St. John's. Errant pass inbounds, just falls right in the hands of Caroline Ducharme.
You call that dumb luck. That should have been a turnover.
You know it's your day win, right? 28 points now for the freshman. Patterson trying to get by Uhas, cut off. Back outside to Drake. Here's Correa. And 10 to shoot now for St. John's. Bailey will try and work Ducharme. Mule tried to get the strip, and somehow Bailey went between 3 blue-shirted defenders and got the bucket.
She is so dangerous in the lane, going through traffic.
Pretty fine day for the senior from Long Beach, New York, Kadeja Bailey. Nelson Adota fires to Ducharme, gets away from Correa. And that shot misses. Uhas keeps it inbounds. Ducharme knocks it aside. Westbrook, Ducharme. And finally it ends up out of bounds.
Outstanding hustle by the Huskies.
Coming in for St. John's.
Oof, oof. Man.
Also in for St. John's, number 22.
Nelson Adota, 17 rebounds today. I mentioned she had 17 points each of the last 2 games, and somebody that looks at that first number of points is going to say, yeah, what kind? Liv didn't have a good day, but she hasn't shot the ball a lot. She has distributed, she's defended, she's created.
She's rebounded.
Clegg. Now Drake will put it up for 3, and that misses everything right into the hands of Ducharme again. Under a minute and a half to go here at St. John's as the Huskies look to stay in first place in the Big East, run their record to 6-0, 11-4 on the season. A perfect game, no. Good when it needed to be, you bet. As that shot misses from outside, 2 Huskies there trying to get the rebound, and instead they'll foul. That will be Nika Mule who will create the foul. Michelle Margot and Kara Walters have a full recap of today's game. Plus, you'll get to hear Gino Auriemma's post-game news conference. It's the UConn women's basketball post-game show, presented by Geico immediately after the game. So under a minute to go in this one here in New York. St. John's in a bit of a tough stretch schedule-wise. Had a handful of games just like the Huskies around the holidays postponed by COVID. This is in fact their first home game of the calendar year as another strip. Ducharme gets the steal. Mule gets the score. And so we come into the final half minute of this one. And Meg, your summary on what you've seen today by the Huskies and the Johnnies.
Well, you know, I thought it was a well-played game. UConn, they found different ways to be productive. They scored in some half court. They rebounded the ball well. Obviously a lot to clean up, but they got production from different people. I thought it was a good win on the road.
Nolan from outside, no. Rebound to Nelson Adota, and that will be where this ball game ends. Your final from Queens, UConn 75, St. John's 57. And the Huskies continue in first place in the Big East as we get into a very busy stretch of play now for this team after the long extended holiday break and the halting period. And there's your star of the game. What a day for the freshman. Was among 3 Huskies in double figures. Caroline Ducharme with 28 points on the day to lead the way for the Huskies. Olivia Nelson-Adota with 20 rebounds. And Nelson-Adota leading the way with assists. Excuse me, she had 18 rebounds. And leading the way for assists for the team as well for 9 today for Olivia Nelson-Adota.
I was hoping she would get a double-double of rebounds and assists.
Yeah.
Just one away.
All right, Maria Marino is with the head coach.
Coach, you've talked about needing to win in different ways. How'd you do that today?
Well, you know, same way we won last time with our defense, same way, you know, we've been trying to win, you know, throughout this whole thing is try to play the best defense that we can, get some timely buckets. Our rebounding has been really good the last couple of games. You know, we just don't have the ability to just kind of flow, and, you know, we have 45 points that are sitting on the bench. So, you know, you got to do what you got to do and find a way to win.
Well, Caroline Ducharme didn't score a ton Friday, but she got right back at it today. What did you see from her?
You know, Caroline's not one to ever shy away from a challenge, you know, and I think her, you know, I think she was a little bit disappointed in herself with the game the other night. And not that she didn't play well, she didn't shoot the ball well. And she moves without the ball. She does a lot of great things. You know, I hate to think of where we would be without Caroline right now.
Yes, we all do.
Yeah.
Have to ask about Olivia Nelson-Adota as well. A career-high 18 rebounds. She was your assist leader today with 9, and I believe she only took 4 shots. Can you just describe her performance?
Well, those are 2 of Olivia's strengths. You know, she can rebound, and she's a heck of a passer. So if she can do those 2 things and do them well every time we play, you know, she'll put us in a position where we can win. You know, the ball has to get in the lane somehow. You either have to dribble it in there or you have to pass it in there, one or the other. And once Liv gets it, it's like you have another guard in there sometimes. So, you know, we try to rotate Liv, Aaliyah, and Dorka, and so far it's worked out pretty well. And I thought all 3 of them gave us a lot today.
Absolutely, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you.
Alan, back to you.
Okay, Maria. So thoughts of Gina Auriemma, and we look at our players, plural, of the game today, presented by Cadillac, and some career highs are why. 28 points, Caroline Ducharme, career high. Olivia Nelson-Adota, career high in rebounds, and also pocketed 9 assists for the Huskies. They lead the way as UConn goes to 11-4 on the season, and we're coming back with more.